Alright, so Super Saiyan 4 Goku, my second favorite form after Super Saiyan, is amazing to play in this game, but
I'll beat you in 5 seconds.
this buff right here is the worst fucking buff in the game. Problem with this buff is what you gain from it. It costs 3 skill points to use this buff that literally lasts for 5 seconds for almost no gain from it. You get melee attack power, ki blast attack power, and blast power greatly increased for the 5 seconds, but again, it only lasts for 5 fucking seconds. So you won't really be having it active during a combo. You can apply it at the end of a combo before you do a special attack, but why spend 3 skill points to do that for a damage increase that isn't even noticeable when you can just finish your combo and use something like instant transmission to stay on your opponent or save your skill points for anything else. The buff doesn't give you enough or last long enough to warrant the 3 costs, in my opinion at least. Not even really my opinion, that's just a fact. If you disagree with that, I'll fight you in the comments, bro. I disagree it should cost 3 points for what it gives you. But I do have some ways it can be improved, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The buff I'm talking about. Please adjust or buff the skill I'll beat you in 5 seconds for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It costs 3 skill count points for little reward considering it lasts for only 5 seconds, which is an aspect that I like because it makes what you do in that 5 seconds very important. However, the buff itself isn't strong enough to be worth the 3 skill points to use. Even buffed, the damage difference isn't even noticeable. I think you should make the buff cost only 1 or 2 skill points and either make the buff itself stronger or let the cost stay at 3 and let him get full ki back after using it. Not sparking mode, just full ki bars. And oh, by the way, submitting that. But yeah, basically like what I said when I was putting it into the survey, I do agree that if they either nerf the bar amount where it was like a 1 or 2 cost and it was a stronger buff, it would warrant the usage. Because again, it's really not designed to be used throughout a full combo because of how short it is. It's really like an ender. So if you're going to do that, either make the buff drastically stronger, or like at least for it to be 3 costs, or make it where if you still want it to be like a 2 cost or whatever, or still make it a 3, then make it where at least gives you your ki back. And I think that would make it a better change because then it's worth it. You know, it's like a full power, but not necessarily like getting sparking and shit. Just, hey, let me get my full ki back. Now, I don't know how drastic that would be because if you think about it, like again, maybe it's a good idea to change the buff, its strength, maybe not if they decide to do that. Because at that point, then you could just combo, make it where it gives you like full ki back. So if the buff itself isn't that strong, then at least you get more gain from using the 3 bars. So you can do a combo, do the buff, and then go into something crazy. Or if not that, just make it stay the same, but then make it like a 1 cost or some shit. Because it's really not that strong. So honestly, I would rather they either, basically everything I said in the survey, if they changed it that way, I think it would make the buff more, I guess, actually viable of using. But if they don't do that, it is what it is. I'm not trying to make Super Saiyan 4 Goku like meta. I don't want that. I really don't. That's my boy. I don't want to see a bunch of people running around with him. But at the same time, I do want the buff to be better. And not just him. If there's any other buffs in the game that you guys think is like worth talking about or you think should be, you know, looked at, let me know. Because I know there's definitely some other buffs in the game that are bad, but I definitely, as of right now, think this one is the worst one. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, appreciate you watching. Give it a like. Tell me what your thoughts are. Or don't. I'm going to keep going with my day regardless. Stepping out of the shadows to bring new content. I'll see you later.